Hello, Castella with more Binding of Isaac Community Remix mod. We're gonna be playing as the dreaded Eve this time, since I do believe it was a Judas run last time. And let's just check out our item room right off the bat, and we get a luck foot, which is it's a pretty good starting item. Cain starts with it, and usually when you play as Cain, you can have very great success by way of just abusing all the gambling and pills you can possibly do. Now, however, we're playing as Eve, so really we're just... At this point, we're playing as Cain with Whore of Babylon and Dead Bird, but correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Cain starts with more base damage, but he only shoots out from one eye, so that's like the detriment. But let's just get on with completing the rest of the cellar part 1. And looks like it's gonna be a quick floor, and we're gonna be fighting Famine as our first boss. Now, I'll be honest with you, I actually recorded an Eve run like prior to this one that you're watching, and the reason that one is scrapped is because 10 minutes into the video, I got like a deal with the devil with Mom's knife, and then I took it because like we're Eve and we're lacking damage, and then I went, hey, let's go look for the secret room because we've got a bomb, might as well try to find it. And when we found it, we got epic fetus in the secret room. So at that point, I was just like, I'm not doing this run. It's just too stupid. Mainly because if it were either like just the mob's knife from the devil room, or like just the fetus in the secret room, I probably would have went with that and continued the run. But it just makes me look like a fool, like taking mom's knife and then finding epic fetus and then not taking epic fetus, or like having this moral dilemma about taking epic fetus after taking mom's knife. So I'd rather not. I just quit that run immediately. We had no bombs on this on the last floor, so we didn't look for a secret room. We have one key, so oh my god. Well, alright game. I'll humor you. We're gonna take Ipecac. Ipecac is kind of like the bastard child of Mom's Knife and Epic Fetus in some ways. Because you're not doing as much damage as you would be with Epic Fetus bombs, but you're still attacking with bombs, and there's always the inherent risk of, you know, just killing yourself with Ipecac. I actually found a dime and 8 more cents, so I believe that was 18 cents then. 18 cents in the secret room, and we also find a mom's coin purse in the shop, so I'm just gonna take all 4 of these pills. Since we have the luck foot from the first floor, all of these should be good. So we got 2 tears ups and 2 health ups. What more could I possibly ask for? And although the tears up probably won't be doing too much for us, because we're shooting Ipecac bombs, perhaps it increases the rate we shoot them, but I wouldn't really be the one to know now, would I? And I think the worst part about Ipecac is rooms like this, where the enemies are small and numerous and just try to ram at you. But we do have a cube of meat, so that'll kind of be our saving grace when dealing with those kind of rooms. And I think we're just gonna finish the rest of the floor and then go fight our boss as per usual. There's a double red heart drop there. And it's actually been quite some time since I've piloted Ipecac on a run. I don't think I might have gotten... Oh, you know what? In my very first Isaac Let's Play video, that I never uploaded because I merely recorded that one as a recording test. You know, because it was my very first Let's Play video ever. So I recorded that, and in that run I actually did get Ipecac, I also got the Parasite, but I think I got the Parasite before Ipecac, or maybe after Ipecac, I don't remember. But the point is that I found this really cool interaction with Ipecac and the Parasite, where if you shoot at if you shoot Ipecac at a wall, then the Ipecac will explode, and then it'll spit out two tears as normally you would in if you had the Parasite and you hit a surface. But really, I don't know what I'm talking about right now. We have, I think that's Blood Oath, the name. I know what it does. It gives us more damage with less health we have, and we have Brimstone in the Deal with the Devil, but I'm not going to take either because Ipecac is already Ipecac, so it's not necessary for us. So, you might actually be getting quite a faster than average run, and considering my average runs are like an hour and a half long, you can pretty much consider Ipecac like speedrun territory, at least in terms of my videos. In our curse room we had Telepills and a Tears Up pill, but I don't really care. Because, again, I don't know if Tears Up actually increases the rate of Ipecac firing, because I don't use Ipecac often enough to notice that. I think we're just... Also don't know if Ipecac scales with damage. I know Fetus the Jar scales with damage, but... And I know that Epic Fetus does not. So, there are a lot of, there's certainly a lot of inconsistencies with mechanics in this game that make it very unreliable to try to remember everything from the top of your head. So we're just gonna go down to the next floor after picking up this red health. So I think with Ipecac, we probably don't even need Whore of Babylon state. We're just gonna do Ipecac things essentially. So our damage for the rest of the run is more or less set in stone. Really, all we really want from item rooms and such are ways to make rooms that are hard to hit enemies with Ipecac with. Hard to hit with? I'm sorry, I can't English. Yeah, essentially, well, the miter is excellent. That was the other thing I was gonna mention. Like, we want, like, some way to hit enemies we can't hit easily with Ipecac. And we want some way of generating some consumable health. The miter certainly fits in that second category. And our cube of meat helps us with the first category. But I would really like something like an attack fly as well. And then I think we will be more or less set. So, with Ipecac, it's kind of foolish not to bomb every 90-degree coordinate wall to try to find secret rooms. Because, you know, unlimited bombs and all that. Let's see. It's probably here. It's not? It's not? That's a real surprise. So then my next guess would be, adjacent to the curse room. Oh, I forgot to mention we had a dead bird to help us with the tricky enemies. But that involves us getting hit, and I would prefer not to. Got hit twice in that fly room, but it dropped a spirit heart, so really it wouldn't lose anything. And we're gonna be fighting Pestilence in K's Part 1 boss, which is really good because that means we're gonna get a second level cube of meat. And this second level cube of meat is gonna serve us defensively and offensively. Let's check out what Satan has. And, he has the nail and has a bloody lust. And I'm gonna take the nail because it's gonna function more or less like a Book of Revelations for us. So with the nail and the miter, our health situation should be pretty good. We also find 9 cents in the secret room, so we're gonna be able to check out this shop. Also forgot to mention how we picked up Flat Penny earlier. And we got a golden key from Flat Penny. I think Flat Penny was nerfed in terms of probability of dropping a key, because we picked up 9 cents there and only got 1 key out of it, so I know it's a small sample size, but it just seems like it wouldn't fit a chi-square distribution, don't you think? Or at least a binomial test. Because if we're talking statistics, you can use either for like you can use either chi-square or a binomial fit to, you know, test probabilities of 2 outcome events. I think we're also gonna just check for our second secret room. That's the thing I forgot to do. And all this talk about probability, and I forgot about actually playing this game and milking all the advantages it can give us. Another tears up, and then question mark. It's ball of steel. So our pill rotation is pretty good, considering well, I guess considering is more like if it's a bad thing. So then if it's a good thing, it would probably be like given the fact. So let me rephrase that previous sentence. Given the fact that we have the luck foot, this is a pretty good pill rotation with health up and tears up. Alright, another spear heart. Also, for some reason, I'm not using the nail at all. Oh my god. That's really shitty. So we got PhD, and we got the luck foot on the previous, like, got it on basement part 1. Luck foot and PhD, in terms of pills at least, they kind of do the same thing, so it's really wasted stats. Oh my god, this is a terrible room to Ipecac with. I'm gonna see if I can get Dead Bird or yeah, there we go. Another health up pill, which we'll just take, and then we found our second secret room, which is an eternal heart, so we'll come back for that later. And then bomb the butt lickers. I said bomb the butt lickers. If we can actually shoot them. Oh, that one should have hit. Okay, that was a good one. And, okay. So then we'll check out our curse room. Get Guppy's head. If for nothing else, it'll put us 1/3 of the way of becoming Guppy. I much value the nail. I value the nail much more, is a better way to phrase it. I value the nail much more than Guppy's head. But if we didn't take the nail and the deal with the devil, then Guppy's head would surely be the item we'd be rolling with. Now, in terms of items so far, oh, this is new. The Jawbreaker. I think the Jawbreaker has something to do with like tough love shots, like teeth but since we're using Ipecac, more than likely we're not going to be able to see the effects. Although I honestly don't remember if tough love affects Ipecac or not. I think you shoot poisonous teeth bombs, maybe? I mean, if we shoot them long enough, then we should find one of those sooner or later, if that is the case. But if not, it's not too big of a loss. So next is some green bomb flies. Oh yeah, you do shoot poisonous green teeth. That's pretty cool. Another balls of steel pill. I would like to access that boss trap room, but unless there's a arcade or a blood bank around, or like even a demon beggar, we won't be able to. Pop the nail. Again, another really shitty room to deal with using Ipecac. Oh, I had a feeling that would happen. I also had a feeling it was gonna be greed in here, but I was kind of hoping it was greed as well, because after buying that mom's curse in the shop, we're a bit short on money. So we pick up the quarter from that greed fight and a lot of consumables. In terms of health, we're still like way in the positive. Those green teeth bombs are pretty cool, even though they probably don't do any more damage than they normally do. So boss time. It's Peep. I'm just gonna try to. Oh, thank you, Cuban Meat, for blocking that shot. But yeah, I'm just gonna try to shoot as many of these bombs in as possible. I'm not gonna care too much about being proactive with dodging, mainly because we're shooting bombs from our fucking face, so I couldn't really care less about what happens. And 15 minutes to get to... Oh, careful there. It's 15 minutes to get to the depths is certainly like new level for me. Speedrun territory. Although at the 15-minute mark, like legit speedrunners would probably be at the cathedral right now. Now the downside of an Ipecac run is that if we find any new items, like community remix items, then we're probably not going to be able to get the full benefit of seeing what they do. Because Ipecac tends not to synergize well with other tier effects. Surprisingly, the Jawbreaker is working for us, but things like box of wires, I wouldn't assume to actually work with Ipecac. I'll use the nail in this room just as a Spirit Heart generator. Don't really need the damage. Oh my! Just take out the flies. Like, worst comes to worst, we can continuously shoot, and then our cube of meat will help by shooting its bullets. All right. And one more nub. 2 cents. And I'm just gonna check for potential second secret room locations. That 1 cent in the middle might come back to bite us on the next floor, but it's more than likely we're gonna get 15 cents through other means anyway. I'm just gonna let... Oh my god. I didn't mean to do that, but I didn't mean to do that either. Ugh. Really poor play. All my fault, really. Like, not being sarcastic, this is actually, like, just poor play on my part. Not used to Ipecac. I mean, I'm used to things like Mom's Knife and Brimstone, because you can reliably get those from, like, Deal with the Devils or Curse Rooms and such. Ipecac shows up like once every 50 runs, so it's less reliable that you can find it, and as a result, put in more practice with using it. You know, surprisingly, oh my god, 3 teeth shot in a row. But yeah, surprisingly, we've actually gotten all 3 horsemen so far, even without the Book of Revelations. So maybe that's the game telling us, stop worrying about Ipecac, worry about beating the game. Because certainly with, oh my god, this is gonna certainly be a problem. So, probably just gonna let, yeah. I'm not sure if we're too slow to avoid war, or maybe the nail is actually like a speed downgrade in exchange for a damage up. Alright, so we'll take Guppy's tail, since we have a lot of keys, and that'll put us 2/3 of the way to becoming Guppy. But yeah, we got 3 cubes of meat without Book of Revelation, so that's also probably something that happens once every 50 runs, at least in terms of like probability-wise. Of course, I'm just spitting out random numbers, so don't assume these numbers have any merit to them. I'm gonna let cube of meat or like Meat Boy here, take care of these enemies because I want the blood bank intact. Just take out this fire, because why not? And then check out the item room. It's gonna be Mom's Bra, which is a really great late game item, but I would much rather stick with the nail, just because it'll generate some more spirit hearts as we move along. In 20 minutes, and we're still in Depths Part 1. You know, most videos we will be entering the Depths Part 1 during the 20-minute mark, so this is kind of an achievement, yet at the same time, this is Ipecac, so... Tammy's head in that golden chest puts us a third of the way to becoming Tammy, but becoming Tammy is certainly less common than becoming Guppy, since I believe Tammy items are deal with the angel related, and Guppy items are deal with the devil related. At least, that's my interpretation of things. Skeleton keys, actually very excellent. Combined with the Guppy's tail we got earlier. But I would say it's overkill considering we already had 12 keys. Once you reach the oh yeah, we also have flat penny. But yeah, once you reach the double-digit key counter, then keys just become useless. It's kind of like once you reach like 30 cents plus, then money is more or less obsolete in terms of shoppage, because it's more than likely you're not going to be buying more than 2 items in a shop per run anyway. I was hoping my Ipecac shot would take out both Larry Jr.'s, but it's not too big of a deal. It would have just saved us an extra few seconds. Alright, so... we want to find the secret rooms. I think the secret room will be here. Okay, then the other option would be somewhere like to the top. Secret room contains 9 cents and a lot of keys by way of flat penny, but thanks to the skeleton key, keys are no longer an issue. So then next is to try to find the second secret room. We'll check down here first. Oh, we already checked down here. And I'm wondering if we checked in this room. I'm very forgetful for these small things, to say the least. Mainly because there's no tangible benefit of us remembering it, like, you know, like 10 minutes later, so I tend not to bother with it. It's not here. So I would have to guess it's like this way, and then one more room to the right, and then up here. No? Okay, then how about the room adjacent to the boss? It's not here either. So then the only thing left are the left sides. I would really like to pick up that spirit heart, but oh yeah, that's one more thing we probably would help us win this run. Would be like the ability to fly. That would certainly make certain rooms a lot easier in the late game. And we found the red heart room in our second secret room, which was exactly what I was hoping for, because now we can go back here into this blood donation machine and just go all in on it, essentially. And since the Horror of Babylon state actually gives us some invincibility, let's just play it, I think, 2 more times than you normally would be able to, but I was unsure that time, so I only played it 1 more time. I'm gonna just come back and pick up some red hearts, and then we'll repeat the process over again. Now, since you do get the Horror of Babylon invincibility, what I like to do is pick up the hearts individually, so then we can proc it every time we do this. Because you can proc it every time you enter a room. So, if you want to maximize your chances of, you know, getting a blood bag from the blood bank, then certainly a viable strategy, albeit might take a little while longer than normal. Bomb this, get the one red heart, and then come back to the blood bank. You as the viewer have the power to skip to the point where I either get the IV bag, or the blood bag, or, you know, like, we expend all our red hearts and get nothing, but if I had to guess, thanks to the luck foot, this isn't gonna take too much longer. It might be actually wise to stay in Babylon State in the late game, because we haven't gotten any speed upgrades at all. So the extra speed would most certainly help, but that's kind of why I'm going for this blood bag right now, to kind of get a speed upgrade more so than the HP upgrade, because I think we're more or less set in terms of health. If we just play carefully and don't take too much stun damage. And yeah, I'm picking up all these keys even though it's not really doing anything. You know, I just kind of enjoy picking up consumables. And I'm gonna bring this up again. I really hope Rebirth has the option to have triple-digit consumables, because that would be really nice. You know, to see how many people can actually go for like 1,000 cents or something like that. So on to the next floor. It's gonna be Necropolis 2. Use this nail right away. Ugh. Come on, Deadbird. It's on you, pretty much. Yeah, we're in these kind of rooms. You just have to rely on Deadbird and Meat Boy here to help us get through them, because our mobility is limited, and the way we can actually shoot at enemies is as well. There's a Spirit Heart. I think the first Spirit Heart drop in a while. Oh my god. Well, with Ipecac, Mask of Infamies aren't too much of a hassle to deal with. And I'm actually contemplating taking the Shears with us. Because the Shears not only gives us the ability to fly for a room, it also creates another, like a advanced Meat Boy with a much better AI than our current Meat Boy. And I think that will really help against certain rooms. Yet at the same time, I feel like the nail would benefit us more because of the Spirit Heart generation. We'll just have to see what our health situation is like at the end of this floor. So far, it's more or less neutral in terms of health lost and health gained. If nothing else, we might just use the Pinking Shears once to get the ability to fly to pick up a consumable we couldn't normally pick up. That's the least we could do with it. And we pick up the Sun card from that last room. We had the Devil card for most of this run, but I don't really value it that much. And we find a treasure map, we find a health up pill, and we find a Spirit Heart and a bomb for sale. So I'm just gonna clear out the shop, because again, money is kind of worthless for us. So might as well just use as much as possible to exchange for tangible benefits. Did we already find the secret room? No, we didn't. We just got the map, and then that showed us the location. Alright, I gotcha. Next is the second secret room. So, if nothing else, the Sun card is gonna give us, like, map and compass effect. That's probably... oh my. I know there's like 9 lives in the curse room, which I might go for. We're gonna lose 5 health. Oh my. Excuse me? Well, I'm just gonna use the nail on this room to clear all these rocks. So I think this is like a bomb beggar? So I give you bombs? Okay, that's pretty cool. This was also something like added in Community Remix, like the new patch. because I certainly haven't seen it in this or like previously. So we're just gonna give this bomb beggar all our bombs because, you know, we have Ipecac, so why not? And I guess we're gonna take the sun with us, but I think Eternity is an eternal heart, so we're not gonna use it until we have to, essentially. Yeah, that bomb beggar is pretty cool. It's a shame we don't have too many bombs to give him, though. We found one more here, though. Oh, I just love it when the Ipecac shots hit both of them at once. Or like hit the two hearts at once. Oh, it's beautiful. Why did I just stand there like a ding dong? Alright. This mob room. Give us a bomb and a troll bomb. I think the bomb beggar is a pretty neat idea, and I think by extension, like, there's probably a key beggar as well then. Like a beggar for every kind of consumable. That makes a lot of sense in terms of emerging gameplay. Oh my god. This is certainly a room I hate a whole lot. But with some careful shots, shouldn't be too difficult. And if nothing else, we have our meat boy to take care of the scraps. Slot machine, I'm not gonna concern myself too much with. I'm just gonna try to blow it up. Gets a pill. I'll come back for that pill. Eve versus Super Obob 12. Also known as Super Pride. And we actually get 2 tarot cards. Get the Sun again, and get Temperance. So I'm thinking we'll probably use Temperance. Yeah, we'll use Temperance and then combine that with one of the Sun cards because we have 2. And then once we're finished with that blood bank, we'll use the Eternity card to give us an Eternal Heart, and then we'll fight Mom. But before that, we're gonna come in here and take these pinking shears just to check out that pill. Because we're gonna use the pinking shears to give us the ability to fly for one room. And while we're here, might as well try to give 2 more bombs to this bomb beggar. Try saying that really fast. Bomb beggar. Bomb beggar. No, if I was somewhat competent at short-term memory, I would know what this pill does, but I do not. If it tears up. And, sure, we'll just pop down this Temperance and use it as much as possible. Again, we're probably gonna go with that, Whore of Babylon strategy. I don't think there's any red hearts left on the floor, though, so we're gonna have to be careful once we expend one of these Sun cards. Alright, so you want to leave the room and then come back so that you can proc the Whore of Babylon again. We have 99 cents, so there's no reason to pick up this money, and we got an IV bag, which I was kind of expecting. Oh well. So now what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna pick up the 9 lives, and we're gonna give up 5 red hearts for this, but I would very much like the ability to fly and to generate some these blue flies to help us later on when the enemies get a bit more tricky. And since we're gonna lose 5 red hearts, we're probably gonna take the nail with us to the end game as a spare heart generator. And so I really hate this room. Go back in here. take 9 lives. That makes us Guppy. I'm just gonna check down here to see if I forgot anything. That is the devil card. I'm just gonna use that to get it out of the way, essentially. And that's flat penny, which we don't really need. So I guess we'll use this eternity card. Gives us the eternal heart. And since we have no more bombs, might as well just blow this guy up. And he gives us bombs. That's really fitting. And you know, to be fair with you, we actually haven't gotten that many bombs on this run, despite using Ipecac for all of our explosive needs. I'm just gonna take this. Pick it up, put it back down again, just to make sure. I probably already did it, but you know, no reason not to be extremely safe about things like this. Piggy Eye is a pretty good trinket, but Ipecac already poisons, so it's really kind of useless. I'm gonna be relying on Meat Boy here to do some crowd control, and now that we got hit, also gonna be relying on that dead bird. We're gonna be focusing on the walls instead of the foot, because the walls are a lot easier to hit. Looks like we got another Eternal Heart from that, and we got meat. So our health situation certainly improved, rather than I guess deproved would be the antonym. Oh, careful. And, now that we have the ability to fly, we can just chill while we want. All this money is worthless. Come on, Meat Boy. I know you can do it. Nah, I just thought. Well, at least you can chomp on this Mimic for me. And with Ipecac, it's one of the rare times that I will actually look for a second secret room on an XL floor. Yeah, just because our shots are bombs essentially, so there's really no downside except, you know, it taking a bit longer than it normally would. And it is an XL floor, so no more deal with the devil. No more deal with the devil items for us, most likely. Just taking my time clearing out everything. We'll just walk you on the spike. And there's a Spirit Heart, another Spirit Heart from the nail. Although, using the nail in this room is probably a bad idea because it destroys the rocks that very much protect us from these dudes. So, essentially we broke even in terms of health. Ugh. Ipecac and Guppy is certainly not like the best combination, but it's something. I mean, Ipecac and anything is really good, as long as that anything isn't my reflection or $3 bill giving you the my reflection ability. You know, someone asked Edmund McMillan, like on his Tumblr or whatever it is, or his website or whatnot. They asked if crazy interactions like Ipecac and plus my reflection would be removed because they're essentially bullshit combinations that prevent you from winning, and Edmund merely said, "Hell no." So that zany wackiness of Ipecac will surely carry over to Rebirth. Certainly curious how Ipecac would interact with things like Ludovico technique. And if Edmund was feeling sadistic, he would add he would add like an Ipecac plus my reflection challenge run to like one of the 20 challenge runs that are in Rebirth. 20 is what was last confirmed, although that could easily change prior to the release of the game. Let's take care of these zits. I'll use the nail in this room because there's a lot of rocks. These two red chests have pills, a health up pill, and balls of steel. So at this point we can't see our health, so I'm feeling pretty good about this. And I know that the boss is on the right, so I'm just gonna go back down here and just finish the rest of the rooms because of my completionist fetish. Those bomb leeches are certainly never a pleasant sight, at least in my opinion. It dropped an Eternal Heart though, so maybe not so bad after all. But we're not gonna pick it up until we clear out the rest of the floor, just in case there's a blood bank or a devil beggar. And, with Ipecac, you really relish these womb floors with all these potential hidden tinted rocks. Because so far we've actually found 2 of them. More might come very soon. Oh, the matchstick probably won't be of any use to us. I'm also kind of hoping to get a blood bank so we can access that mob trap room. Or the boss trap room, or whatever nomenclature you prefer for those kind of rooms. Oh, this champion brain can tank 2 Ipecacs. Ipecac? I'm trying to not be sexual, but yeah, it can tank 2 Ipecac shots. I really apologize that although I labeled this as a community remix episode, it seems more or less like a Vanilla Isaac run. It's not really my fault though, because I merely play with what the game gives us. If the game doesn't give us any community remix items, then there's not much we can do about it. Oh, come on, just take out the eye. Thank you. Champion enemies, their ability to take 1 bomb shot to the face is always impressive. I was hoping that would hit, but this one most certainly will. Oh my god. Child's Heart, not very useful. At least in our current circumstance. Some Blastocyst worms. Really, our greatest enemy right now is ourselves, because we keep bombing ourselves on top of these rocks. I'm hoping, like in Rebirth, Ipecac and Ouija board will prevent that from happening. So there's no way to reduce our health to 1 red heart, unfortunately. At least not yet. There might be one along the way, but I think I'm just gonna save myself some backtracking and pick up this Eternal Heart right now. And just because I did that, watch the game spawn a blood bank. Oh my god. Taking a lot of dumb hits on these Diglets. Mainly Ipecac's fault. Just gonna rely on our Meat Boy and our Dead Bird to take care of those. Also, use the environment to your advantage when using Ipecac is very useful. diligent, we might be able to finish this run in under an hour. Really, that's my metric of a really good run. Am I gonna finish in under an hour, even though I have this completionist fetish? I guess really good run would be a misnomer, I guess. I guess more appropriately would be like a broken run. But broken certainly has a different meaning in the Binding of Isaac community. Like a breaking run would be like literally breaking the game up to a point where the game crashes. Oh my god! Just go eat the spider's meat, boy. What is worship? Worship is I think it gives us an item, or it does 2 hearts of damage to us. And this time it gave us an item, so it's the game kid, which I don't value too much. Just gonna let Meat Boy take care of this room for us. The stars card, which won't do us any good. We're taking Judgment with us to the boss, just cause. We might get a deal with the devil room. And in that case, we'll use our judgment card in there to hopefully get an item in that pool of items. Just blowing up these rocks. Certainly the most tedious part of the run. And when blowing up rocks is the most tedious part of a run, you know you're having a very overpowered run. I mean, I swear, these teeth shots, despite looking cool, don't actually do any more damage than normal Ipecac shots would do. Oh my god, that's gonna get me every time. Like, you put a rock in front of a door, like, and we enter through that door, and oh, Isaac instincts kick in. Oh, better shoot at the enemies that are coming right at you, and then oh, a bomb to your face. I would like to find the second secret room, but I'm lazy and it's an XL room. Careful. And a few more rooms to go. There's a sacrifice room. Gonna feed Chub a bomb to keep him still while I shoot some Ipecac. Alright. One more room until the bosses. And we get a double brains. Alright, first boss is Bloat. Oh, the eye. Bloat is actually going to be quite a tricky boss, especially Champion Bloat, because Bloat also has Champion Bloat, I should say, has the green bombs as well. So we're gonna have to focus on dodging and shooting, but we're doing absurd amount of damage, so it's not too big of a deal. Got the crate from that boss fight. And we get a Temperance card. We're gonna take Jawbreaker and Mom's Pearl with us. I really don't have a plan for this room, at least for the eyeball portion, but everything else should just be hold the right button and then hold the right button until we win, essentially. Ran right into the monster shot. Certainly not the most elegant way to win, but it is a win. It is a win. I can't speak. It is a way to win. gonna feed Judgment all this money. Oh, what? Did you see that? He turned into a bomb Judgment. That's rather interesting. That might be a glitch more than a feature, if I had to guess. I'm gonna plop down another Judgment here, and I'm gonna see if I can do the same thing of turn you into a bomb Judgment. Yeah, see? Are you seeing this? Like after, yeah, like after taking a certain amount of coins, he goes into the bomb Judgment instead of the regular Judgment. We're not gonna take Guppy's Paw with us. There's no Polaroid invincibility, so there's not really a point. Curse of the Lost, really? You're only making me do a few more minutes of Isaac. Really, because it doesn't matter if it's 5 rooms or 50 rooms. This is more or less a one run. I forgot what immolation does. I think it teleports us to a spike room. Yes. Teleports us to a spike or like a sacrifice room. One of them. Or it teleports us nowhere if there's none of them. Or like it does the same thing as the stars after the death part too, like a random teleport. If there's no such room available. At least that's how I would guess it to be programmed. Alright. What's up here? Monstro 2. I'm trying to get Monstro 2 to do the laser attack. But so far all he's doing is jumping. Oh my god. Okay, that's kind of what I wanted. One more should do it. A lot of money that I don't care about. Might as well check for second secret rooms. If I had to guess, the boss is the bottom right. That's why I'm going up here. I want to be wrong, so I can just milk the game a little bit more. Troll bomb. I forgot to mention this on the last floor, but the other reason I didn't take Guppy's Paw is because it would make our sun card useless, but here I am looking at my inventory going, what sun card? The sun card that we left in favor of the judgment card and then go back to take. But it's not like the sun card is gonna matter, so I don't feel too bad about forgetting that. If anything, it's just gonna make everything faster. I think we just go fight our boss now. Hold right until we win, essentially. Doesn't matter if we take damage. I think it's more interesting the more damage we take, because then it'll make the chest a little bit harder. That's why I'm not being that proactive with my dodging. Take that Spear Heart. And, yeah, I guess I'll quickly finish up the rest of this floor, and then we'll go into the chest. Give me like 2 minutes at most before finishing up this floor. Well, if we keep getting rooms like this, then it might be a lot more than 2 minutes. But again, you can see how lazy I am with my dodging. Use the nail. I want to use the nail to crush these obstructing rocks. Oh my god. All the shots. I feel like I'm playing Toho again. Don't want the troll bomb. Well. Wanted to push it to check for a sexy time? No. Wanted to push it to check for a secret. Oh, yep. Just take more damage. Since that seems to be the only thing we're capable of doing. Do a lot of damage and then take a lot of damage. We're still winning out on that exchange though, so I could really care less. I'm doing the rest of this floor because I'm trying to make my life more difficult. Because runs that are harder to win are a lot more entertaining than runs that are very easy. And now that we have the compass, it's just begging for us to speed run the chest. Like, just bum rush the chest as fast as possible. I'm not gonna do it though, because that's really boring. Especially when you have like Ipecac. On these overpowered runs, you want to do as many rooms as possible, because then it'll increase your chances of losing. That's the entertainer's way of thinking. Because I guess some people enjoy watching Let's Players win, but a lot of the entertainment comes from watching them struggle, in my opinion. And I rightfully respect that. I'm an individual who has that kind of preference too sometimes. 2 of clubs. Gives us 2 bombs. Lovely. Use a nail to give us a spirit heart that will most likely immediately lose. Actually surprised we gonna get out of this room without losing that. Balls of steel. At this point we probably have 2 or 3 or 4 rows of spirit hearts backing us up. So that's why I'm really not concerned about dying or anything. Trying to get a good shot in on this helmet dude. And last room is the white bomb leeches, which we always take a lot of damage on. Let's look for a second secret room. Since I'm gonna have to backtrack anyway, might as well do it. Could be up here. Red chest, spiders. So we're just gonna off to the chest we go. 97 keys, probably only 4 chests. Sequel to 2 Girls, 1 Cup, most likely. If you don't know what 2 Girls, 1 Cup is, don't look it up. Like, in all honesty, do not look it up. I forgot Monstral doesn't work with the miter, so I'm gonna take safety cap instead. Hello there, little Chad. And goodbye, little Chad, because we have the D6. We'll re-roll after getting another nail charge, because it would be a waste to not use it one more time if we already have 4 charges. Unless there's gonna be a little bit of a problem, but if we just aim at the wall, it should be fine. Another one of these rooms, huh? Oh. Was actually surprised I accidentally weaved through that tri-shot there. Come on, Lust. There you go. Health up. Nail use. Fortune teller I'm just gonna blow up for a 1-up. So now we have 10 lives, but If I told you we were gonna need more than one of these lives, I would be lying. Another health up. Pill, that is. We'll use the D6. Reroll these things. Book of Sin. Gives us a red heart. Telepathy for dummies is garbage. So now we might as well just milk this for all it's worth. Try to reroll to get some new items. Getting the D6 on like the chest is like a... It's like getting what you want, like what you asked for Christmas. And that's certainly something that doesn't happen very often. Like, you know, in my generation, like, 90s kids. One Christmas, I was like, oh, I want Pokemon Red, because, like, that was the hot shit back then. 15 years ago, like, somewhere even more so, I don't know. Might have been longer, but yeah. Ask your mom, ask your parents for, oh, I want Pokemon Red, and then, like, Christmas comes, and then, they tell, you open up your present, and you get, like, a Hot Wheel, and, like, I'm not, like, shit-talking my parents, but, like, I don't want Hot Wheels, I want Pokemon Red. And, you know, the parents' general shtick of, oh, I'm sorry we couldn't get it, or, like, Santa couldn't get it, depending on, like, if they told you about Santa or not. But yeah, that's essentially what D6 on the chest is. It's getting what you want for Christmas. Oh my god. At this point, I just kind of feel like, you know, kamikazing myself with Ipecac, so these rooms don't take fucking forever. But if I keep Super Lust near the wall and then shoot like this, we should be fine. Who wants to bet that we're gonna have 12 red hearts by the end of this, by the end of this chest? It would be a very good bet, actually. You would only need 3 more of the health up pills, and there are 2 colors of pills that give you health up. So then all you really have to rely on is that we're gonna get, a lot more kills, which is most likely a possibility due to the safety cap. Oh my god. I'll take Halo Flies. Infestation is worthless because we already are Guppy. Alright, what's next? This Carrion Queen room. We'll make short work of them thanks to Ipecac. Meat Boy also contributing what little damage, albeit any damage is very much appreciated. Oh man, the acidic poop. It's really the one, like, one hard thing about fighting Carrion Queen is the acidic poop. And that's certainly what makes Carrion Queen quite a unique boss, is the creating of hazardous terrain. And holy shit, we can actually see our health now. So this was the adrenaline rush I was hoping for. Another blank room, unfortunately. Although, I'm still not concerned about losing this run, even though we can see our health. For one thing, there's a rosary there, so we can top off 3 spirit hearts that way. I'm really hoping to get another pedestal item, so we can swap that with the Forget Me Now, and then do another chest run. Oh, the Halo Flies we got earlier is really doing a lot of work against rooms like these. Oh, that's Abel. Abel is like getting the Hot Wheel when you asked for Pokemon Red for your birthday, essentially. But I guess it's now the birthday. I meant Christmas, but pretty much the same thing, like when you're a kid. You don't care what the day is as long as you're getting presents, right? I was hoping to kill Lust last for the pill. And here is Mr. Boom. So we're gonna take Mr. Boom and then replace it with the Forget Me Now. Again, apologies that we reached the hour mark, but really that's a norm more than a exception. So get used to it, is what I'm trying to say. Huh. How about I haven't been sounding too quiet? Maybe my mic was like a little bit distorted. But I don't think the audio should be too much of a problem, because I always set Isaac to a low volume and my voice to a higher volume in comparison. Why the hell am I doing this room? We want to reroll this. And this is shit, but I'll take it. Emulation is a random teleport, so that's rather useless. And I forgot, the D6 is now called the D69. Good old immature humor is the best kind of humor. Oh, I should really take care of Death's and the Scythes first. We're finally at half a red heart. But again, I'm not too concerned about this, since we still have that one up. Although, I would be lying now if I said, we don't need the one up. Oh my god. I'm trying to sync up these shots. There you go. So, I've been lying about two things. First thing is, we're not gonna use another life, and second thing is, that sun card won't make a difference. Well, again, all for the sake of entertainment, right? Pop down this tower card. I want to kill Gluttony last, if at all possible. Although, oh, there we go. Oh, I will gladly take this Spirit Heart. I'll gladly take this health up pill. But the Hourglass I will pass on. Triple Widow. More of a dodging problem than anything else, really. Because more than likely we can take out the Widow with one Ipecac shot. One or two. So then all that's really left is not get hit. I don't want the Immolation card. Rather not teleport to random places. We get two special items that are like tier augmentations. Like, we got Cupid's Arrow and Spoonbender, which are both good in their own merits, but we have Ipecac, so not very useful for us right now. So we're just gonna finish these remaining rooms. Don't dodge into the Wretched. Like, getting a room like this is like a sigh of relief at this point. Even though the spiders are kind of hard to take out, we have a cube of meat to do that. Well, I guess you're not a cube anymore, you're just a meat boy. But you get my drift. Oh my god, it's actually Gluttony that hits me? Oh. I was hoping, Gluttony would be killed last there. But at this point, I just want, I want Lust to die, but looks like, we're gonna have to get the Lust reward then. Balls of Steel. That'll be useful. Might as well just fight the boss. We're not gonna get another reroll anyway. You know, standard plan. Hold right until we win. This time we will have to be slightly more prudent with our dodging, but we should be fine. I hope we should be fine. Well, if we get hit one more time, things get a little bit tricky. So I'm just not gonna get hit one more time. Please just not. Alright. So let's just go back, reroll one more time, and then we'll use the Forget Me Now to do this one more time. Might as well milk it, as I always say. And here's finally the relic I've been hoping for. Is it me that you're looking for? No, it really isn't. And we also got Box of Wires. So now we can actually test our theory to see if Box of Wires can work with Ipecac. Take the Forget Me Now, and then I guess before using it, we'll look for a second secret room. Here? And not there, so I'll check the bottom next. Oh, I guess I already checked here. And here? So then to the left. One location, two location. At least we got some community remix items, even though really the only thing that really stood out was the Jawbreaker, turning our Ipecac shots into Ipecac teeth shots. Red chests, 2 troll bombs. Just pop the Forget Me Now, and we'll do this all over again. And now we get a D12, but the D12 isn't gonna do anything for us because oh my. But yeah, oh my god. D12 isn't gonna do anything because we can't reroll, can we reroll Blue Baby? Let's go try to find out. That might have changed, but you never know. But we also get Polyphemus, which is a special item now. I don't think it works with Ipecac. And we also get Ludovico Technique, but I don't think this works either. So, oh my. Okay, so Ludovico Technique takes priority over Ipecac now, so I guess we're gonna have some interesting times with it. And oh my god. I'm not gonna take Jawbone. Because I don't want the risk of Ludovico Technique, like us losing Ludovico Technique immediately when we use it. So if you don't know, Ludovico Technique is a new item in Rebirth that lets you control one tier as opposed to shooting a whole bunch. So you can do funky shit like this, just hide in a corner and then move the tier instead of caring about anything else. I guess at this point, it also makes tiers obsolete as well. Oh my god. I apologize! This is my first time using the Ludovico Technique, so, I'm really glad we got Polyphemus though, because that means our Ludovico tier does a whole lot of damage. Yeah, since it's my first time using Ludovico Technique, I'm gonna have to get used to the controls quite a bit. Just ram this into the Horseman. Oh, this is really fun. Ludovico Technique, I mean. Although I am kind of missing Ipecac, because we had it for the entirety of this run, and then it just is gone now. After we fight Blue Baby, we'll go check out if Donkey Jawbone synergizes with Ludovico Technique. Because I'd rather clear the entire chest using Ludovico Technique. And I don't want to lose that potential effect. Although it'd be really cool if we could move Donkey Jawbone in the same way. Just, oh my god. Ludovico Technique is like a dream come true for like speedrunners, I guess? Because you could just ram your tier into a boss and then just kill them instantly. But of course, enemies that move are certainly a lot harder to deal with in that regard. Acidic poop also very annoying to deal with. But oh my god, another one? It's fine. I don't really mind that we got hit twice there. A Polyphemus, little bit of technique. Ugh, it's making me wet. I'll clean up afterwards, don't worry. Wiggle wiggle, all in my jiggle. The bean got turned into like a blue candle-like item, so you can recharge it and use it multiple times per room, but it's still kind of like bad, so I would rather have Yum Heart in terms of survivability at least. But now that we have Ludovico Technique and Polyphemus, I would say surviving is the least, literally the least of our worries. Might as well pop the lovers as well. So from 1.5 red hearts to back, like, probably gonna get back to full health at the end of this if I had to guess. That's not including any potential second secret room that might contain red chests. And since we don't have Ipecac anymore, it's less viable to look for those. Even though we did just get 4 bombs right here, so might as well just look for it anyway. And this is certainly gonna get some getting used to, because not only am I trying to control Isaac, the tier, like Isaac and the tier, but I also have to like try to talk and commentate as well. So, actually found the second secret room without too many attempts, and it only gives us Maggie's Faith, and Maggie's Faith is probably the most worthless trinket. If it's last floor for you. A little bit of technique just wrecks Chub. Sweet, sweet. Sweet, sweet controllable tier. And I most certainly do not regret using the Forget Me Now, since we managed to get Ludovico Technique and test it out. But I would really like it if I could get Ludovico Technique like very early on in a run, so see how that would influence the overall outcome of a run. From my like personal experience so far, this is like Mom's Knife tier, but that might just be because we got it in conjunction with Polyphemus. Although, in rooms like this, where there are many small enemies, firing a lot of tiers is certainly a lot better than firing one tier. So use Book of Shadows in this room. Because we want to test D12 against the Blue Baby fight. You know, from my understanding, I think D12 only rerolls the same boss, like the same boss pool, but you never know. Maybe they changed that because of like community suggestions. After all, this is the community remix mod. So let's go fight Blue Baby, and let's reroll Blue Baby into Blue Baby. So I guess it doesn't work. So we're just gonna ram this tier in and just wait in a corner. Might as well try to get Dead Bird in on this action as well. Yeah, and that was a pretty fun run. I could have used the telepills, like, the both of them, you know, to trap myself in the chest. But, we're in spider mod, so really any kind of, hindrances like that can be easily remedied. So, yeah, thanks for watching another episode of Castella Plays the Binding of Isaac Community Remix mod. I'll be back soon with the Blue Baby, and then the Samson run. Also, oh shit, I forgot to take the doggy jawbone. Oh well. We'll assume it doesn't work, but if it does, I'm sorry. Thanks for watching, Castella out.